everyone.
Happy Wednesday, because tomorrow's Halloween, and we're planning on coming in costume.
Yes, so we figured maybe that's not the best for showcasing our looks today.
Yeah.
So Taylor and I are here to talk about styling a hero piece.
Yes.
Now Taylor, can you explain to me what a hero piece is?
Great question. So Kate and I last week did the 15-piece wardrobe checklist for you guys, kind of covering your basics, setting the foundation for your wardrobe. And one of our last points was that once you have your foundation covered, it's a lot easier to start introducing some fun statement pieces to kind of mix things up a little bit. We like to call those pieces our hero pieces, and it's kind of like the focal point of your outfit. So I think a lot of your classics, kind of Lily and I are both wearing like a good base layer, like a white t-shirt and a pair of vintage Levi's, a black turtleneck sweater, and a pair of really clean, simple denim.
Yes,
All like the
pieces
base.
on your 15-piece wardrobe checklist, and then the hero piece kind of comes in and like saves the day.
Yes.
And adds, it's the focal point.
I love that. That makes so much sense. No. Exactly. So we have a lot of really cool statement pieces in the store. This is something that's usually like an investment piece. It's something that really just like makes the look. Sometimes it's a piece that you have like such an emotional connection with. That's usually what happens when we're buying these pieces. They're a little bit more emotional, I think. They're pieces that make you feel great, that kind of level up your look, that keep it unique and interesting and fun, especially heading into the holidays and into the fall. I think a lot of these pieces are great investment ones to have in your wardrobe, just to like spice it up a little bit, keep it interesting, still feeling like you, but just like a cooler, elevated like version of yourself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like the holidays are a good time to start thinking about these pieces, and then like once you have them, you'll rewear them time after time, hopefully throughout your life, because like they're meaningful, like you said, kind of emotional. So yeah.
We'll get started talking about giving you some examples with hero pieces and how to style them. And really, I think the key here is keeping the styling super simple. That's kind of our go-to, is like start simple, start in your favorite pair of vintage Levi's and white t-shirt. So Lily has on, we've got a couple pairs of vintage Levi's in the store right now. This is a new pair that we just brought in.
Yeah.
And this is how they're
2 pairs.
Yeah.
And this is one of them.
Yep. So if you are looking for a good pair, this is how they fit on Lily. What size denim do you normally wear?
I switch between a 26 and a 27. Okay. Probably more so a 26, but I like the baggy look, so I will size to a 27 sometimes. And these are a 32 by 32, obviously men's size. So they're like the perfect length. I'm 5'8", and then they hit low, which I like, and they're not like too baggy in the butt, because I feel like sometimes that just throws it off a little bit. I like to size up, but not when that happens. And then they have a really cool, like, I don't even know, the seam kind of goes forward and a tapered leg. So I just feel like they're super classic, great wash. I love these.
We've got the Brady tee.
Yeah, just Nellie Lone Brady tee. You all know and love this one. It's just such a good tee. And then I wore my own little like Western boots, but we just wanted to let you guys know this is a good time to kind of bring out your vintage boots that you already have in your closet. We like the Western vibe, but just things you already have in your closet is the base, is the idea.
And then we'll introduce our first hero piece.
Yes, so this is our lovely first hero piece, our Tibby fringe cardigan.
Yeah, if you guys have seen, we've been playing with and styling all of the Tibby winter capsule, and I think that was kind of the vibe of the winter capsule, as well as these kind of like fun punctuating pieces heading into holiday and winter that just are really cool.
Yes. And I really wanted to style this piece because if you know anything about me, I'm really obsessed with Tibby. I think everyone at Tula is, but I don't know. This one really spoke to me. It's the half cardigan, and it's a really soft wool. I feel like the one we had last time honestly wasn't as soft, so I'm letting you guys know this one's softer. And I don't know, the fringe just really speaks to me. This isn't styled super casual, but we're also saying that you could totally throw on a white button down. So we've got our Jody, classic Jody.
Yeah, I think Lauren styled it this way earlier this week. She did the white button down with the cardigan, which is really cool. I personally would love to wear this piece like out to like dinner and drinks, and I feel like I'd throw on like my E-turn really soft kind of like low cut bodysuit underneath it, and kind of just like do black on black with, and maybe swap out a boot for like a little heel or something if you wanted to kind of dress it up. But we just love it back to a t-shirt and jeans. Again, keeping it simple and letting the piece kind of speak for itself.
Right, like, I don't know, we just don't want anyone to feel intimidated by a hero piece, because you can pair it back to things you already own, or like if you need to refresh in your basics, we bought those, but just really like making sure, you know, don't let the piece wear you, wear the piece.
Preach!
Yeah. So, I love that.
Okay, I'll let Lily get changed into her next look, and I'll talk about a piece. Yes. Which also features fringe. Again, like an investment piece that you're gonna have for forever and, you know, bust out, but you don't have to overthink wearing it. So I have on the Nilly Loughton Mitchell jeans. I've been like, these have been my go-to pair of denim lately because I feel like they make my legs look longer. They're a nice like full-length denim, and they're super comfortable. I wear the size 30. And then this is a thinner weight extreme cashmere sweater. You can always tell that it's extreme cashmere because it has this little detail on here. It's kind of like their color story for the season, which I think is such a unique, like, small detail. It's kind of fun. But this is like a thinner weight cashmere. They're one size, and it's perfect for layering. So black turtleneck and denim, and then you can throw on your hero piece, which in this case is this amazing jacket from Isabel Marant. I think I've shown this a couple of times. But again, just keeping the styling super simple. You don't have to overthink it. You grab this heading out the door, it's your jacket for the day, and you just feel like this is the type of piece where you're just gonna get compliments. People are gonna be like, oh my God, I love your jacket. It's a great conversation starter, and you just like feel cool. The movement on this is just like you feel cool when you're walking, you know?
We're all obsessed with this one.
This is the last one, so this is the last one we have left. It is, let's see the size I'm wearing. This is a 36, and it's definitely got room. Like this, I don't feel too like bulky when I have it on over the sweater even, and I can still button it. So this is a size 36, if that helps size-wise for you guys. Actually, I was gonna mention, we'll talk about it later, the purse.
Oh, yes.
We have the t-shirt on.
Yes, we have so much fringe. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Anyways. Okay.
I might talk about this really quick.
Okay. Go for it, girls. Steal the show.
Well, because it's with this outfit before I
Okay.
change. Sorry, girl.
It's fine. It's fine.
We were also talking about how hero pieces can be accessories, and we have a couple of really cool accessories from Isabel Marant in right now. Again, we tend to like style all of the Isabel Marant pieces together. That's how we buy them in the showroom. Like this scarf is like paired back to an Isabel Marant top, and this jacket, and it's kind of all Isabel, and sometimes it's a lot visually going on. But I think we like to, you know, buy the pieces and then show them back to how we would realistically wear them. So this scarf, I think, is really great paired back to your black turtleneck, and I might borrow your blazer.
Okay. Yeah, and again, like realistically, it looks really great styled with, you know, the pieces Isabel created that look really great with it. They're in the same collection, but like you don't have to purchase all of those items for it to look great. And
yeah, I think it's just like a little, it adds a little bit something to the pieces you already have in your wardrobe a lot of the times. So this is this like printed scarf. I feel like this print, animal print, is really having a moment right now. It still is heading into the rest of fall and into spring as well. We saw a lot of this when we were in New York. But I like doing it in a scarf. This adds warmth, which I think is also great, but it adds a little bit of a pattern to just like your classics. It just mixes it up a bit, and then you can pull in like a really pretty brown handbag. You can throw a coat on over this. Like, I think it's a great little accent to add.
Love that scarf. All right, there we go. On to our next hero piece.
Yes, you can chat about that. I'll put your hand.
Okay, so our next hero piece, some of you might be already familiar with this one because it is an Elizabeth piece and we bring it in just one of a kind. The past couple of seasons we have, this one is probably my favorite. We have a whole rack of the rest of them right there. But for a top hero piece, this is just such a good one. Again, it's one of a kind and hand beaded by Annabella over in our little studio across the way. So just super cool and unique. No one else is gonna have this one. I think that glitter and shimmer for the holidays, whether it's Christmas, New Year's, is always just good, and like everyone loves to dress it up for that time of year. So just love it. And then I do have this cashmere Eturn umbrella under. Just a side note, it's so soft and comfy. We have 2 left, and like this cold day that we're having right now, it's literally just amazing. It feels so good. And then just pair it back to, again, your classics. These are the same Levi's that I had on, same boots, and then we restocked in the Nelly Diane blazer, just a black blazer. So this just really kind of tones it down because I think that some people can get intimidated by the top and feel like, oh, like, I don't want to feel like too dressed up. Like, I want to look good, but not too dressed up. But you can pair it back to your classics. And then if you're like, I want to dress it up a little more, maybe you feel more confident. You're like, I want to look super sassy and cool. You could do a trouser and a little heel. So there's just honestly endless ways to wear this one.
Yeah, we also talked about pairing this over the white t-shirts would be a cool way to kind of add a little bit of sparkle, or like a fitted turtleneck as well would be another way if you wanted to have something. If you didn't want it to be totally sheer, it's really cool to pair over like a white t-shirt or a turtleneck.
This is our A Goldie one. It's the Soma. It has a bit more of a true crew neck, whereas the Brady has kind of like a boat neck. So I thought maybe this one would be better, just more fitting. Also, just a really great price. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to tell you about this piece.
Oh, yes. All the fringe. Okay, I'm going to change.
I know, we kind of went all in with the fringe this season, but it's such a thing right now.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's kind of everywhere. But we really like the way that we did it because it's still subtle and still feels really cool, but you still feel modern. Also, I think fringe is like timeless. Like, I just busted out my vintage. I have a jacket that's very similar to this that I bought vintage, that I just haven't worn in a while, but I'm seeing it everywhere, so I busted it out again, and it just feels so cool when I wear it. So again, these are like pieces that you'll keep in your closet and bust out again and again. This is a coat from Isabel Marant that's also so cool. And I thought that I would kind of style this. Again, you can throw this on over your white t-shirt and denim. I think you can throw any of these pieces on over your white t-shirt and denim. But I really like the brown with the blue. Hold on. Let me just like adjust myself. We want it to, it's not always effortless getting dressed, but we want it to look effortless. Okay. So this coat kind of has a couple of pieces going on. I'll show you guys. The color is stunning, number one. Can you guys see this whole thing? And it's got kind of some really cool details to it. So I like it paired back to a striped button down. Something striped is again on our classics list. And I like the blue and this like khaki color together. We really loved this color. It's got leather trim, which I think is a great detail. So right now it has this, it's like a fringe scarf. I think you would do it like this. You can like button it across, and then it's got a fringe scarf and a hood. So practical for the weather if it's raining or snowing. But the scarf is also removable, so if you wanted something a little bit more simple, you have that option. I personally think this scarf makes the coat, and it's such a cool silhouette. Do you guys want to see it without, have we shown it without the scarf? I can unbutton it and show it to you guys. Let me know if you want to see that. But the scarf is just like really cool. This is the fringe on it. Really well made. Isabel makes, like, the button detail is really cool here. Like the button details. She makes such quality pieces. So again, it is such a timeless piece.
Cute.
You're
Love
cute.
it. Love it. Yeah. Okay. Next hero piece. Again, I feel like this is so me, so I feel so good in this. Love it. So the next hero piece is part of our new Tibby winter capsule. It's this tuxedo blazer. I think I'm wearing a size 6. We'll double check on size.
Yeah, I think it's a size 6.
Okay. Is the dress too? This is a Tibby slip dress.
I think I pulled like an 8 or a 10 because I thought I was gonna wear it.
Oh, well, honestly, I like that because I don't love when a slip dress like sticks to me, if that makes sense. I'd probably be a true 4, but if it's a 6 or an 8, I like the way it fits. And then I kept my same boots on. I feel like when it becomes fall and winter, I just like to pair my boots with everything. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. For me, it just feels easier than ideal and maybe more realistic. And again, letting the hero piece shine. But this tuxedo jacket is so cool. First of all, I don't know if you guys can really tell, but the weave on it is sort of like a navy and black little pattern. So it's not your typical black blazer. Again, we love to pair navy and black together. I know that's controversial to some people, but then on the lining is this white kind of striped, like satiny, or it might be silk lining. I think it's silk. And I feel like this just adds kind of a pop of contrast, which I love. And I like the focal point. I know, I love this. Like, well, that too, but I love what I'm wearing. So yeah, this is just so easy. I mean, you probably already have a slip dress in your closet. If not, this Tibby one's a great one too.
I am also obsessed with this blazer.
Yeah.
I think this is it's like an understated hero piece. Like, I think, honestly, I think it would be so cool too. Like, I would do it just with like a black tank top and vintage Levi's, and would, like, I instantly feel cool the minute I put this blazer on.
Yeah.
For like a holiday party or dinner or an event, you could really dress it up. But I think it'd be so cool paired back to like vintage Levi's too.
Right, and there's one button here. And Taylor was saying, which I think is a good point, in my personal style, and I like resonate with this, what she said is, this jacket or blazer is very menswear inspired, and so pairing it back with a really little, like, simple, like, what do you call this? Slip dress. It kind of balances it out and makes it feel like not too fancy, but I feel different and like kind of like I'm gonna like stand out, you know? So I think that's what the hero piece does for you. So I love it. I feel great. And now I will introduce Taylor's look.
Oh, hi, hello. I just came out and I was like, oh my god, this is cute.
I love that.
I haven't played around with this piece yet. I think that I would be more, I just didn't have time to put them on, but I think I'd be more comfortable with a tight paired under this as well. But this is a new piece from Tibby. It is a slip skirt. So I have it like right at my waist, and it's a sheer slip skirt with the little embellishments on it. And then I paired it with, this is the extreme cashmere, like the chunkier knit black turtleneck that Kate and I talked about in our live video last week. And it's like just long enough to cover everything, but I feel like I'd be more comfortable if I had like a tight and maybe a combat boot would be a little bit more my vibe with this piece. I also think this piece would be super cool paired over a pair of vintage Levi's or denim with like a black bodysuit and a black blazer. Again, like just pairing them back to your classics, I think they just add like this adds a little bit of texture, a little bit of interest. The like sheer trend is really having a moment right now too, which I think this is a really cool way to do it because it's really unique. So yeah, these are my like bare legs. But Lily's trying on the dress from Tibby that has this kind of same vibe to it with a white button down. And we're like holiday party ready.
We are. We are. I think we also maybe, well no, this is long enough.
Yeah.
We maybe underestimated the length of this, but I would probably go for a longer button down.
Yeah, maybe like size up one.
Maybe size up, but the idea behind this, we styled this way for our photo shoot of our Tibby arrivals. We ran out of the tuxedo shirt. If you guys saw the white, like silky one with the ruffles, that's what we styled with this. It's actually a dress. So it's like a scoop neck dress that I'm wearing underneath the shirt. And so we wanted to just like recreate it just with a Frank and Eileen.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this I really would go for a holiday party or event. And it's such a good hero piece. Similar to the skirt, just like in this really pretty nude mesh color.
Yeah, they're so good.
Love it.
Yeah, you could also do, again, like you could do tights on with this as well.
Yeah.
Or you could even throw the sheer dress on over like the black slip dress or over another like slip dress situation
Totally.
just to add another layer. So I think we just wanted to give you guys some ideas on how to style some of these hero pieces because they're definitely, you know, something that doesn't feel like a no-brainer sometimes or something you kind of have to wrap your head around, kind of think about how you're going to style them. But I do really think the key is having your foundation built with your classics. And then like Lily and I pulled kind of the process is we pulled all of the hero pieces onto this rack and then we went down our 15-piece wardrobe checklist and we pulled each piece in onto the rack and then we were able to come up with like 3 or 4 ways to style each piece so quickly. Right. Just with having all of the like classics on the rack with all of the hero pieces. So I think that it makes it easier to kind of mix and match and come up with cool looks with these pieces when you have your classics covered. So if you missed last week's live, make sure to go check it out. If you have any questions about any of the pieces we just tried on, let us know. We're doing our last size flash sale today and tomorrow. We just did some stories, so take advantage of that.
Yes, there's so many good pieces, so definitely check it out.
And we will talk with you guys next week.
That's all we got.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.